It's time for another Camo Dave rant. It is election day, and I'm not going to talk about politics. No politics. I am going to talk about a certain YouTuber who said some things about me that just aren't true. I don't know how many ways I can say this, but I say it over and over again. If you do not want people to talk about you and your private life, then do not put your private life up in a public forum such as on YouTube. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you have a YouTube channel about your nomadic life or your formerly nomadic life, and on that channel you put information about your parties, your private life, your medical issues, your personal relationships with friends and with family, various issues in your life dealing with your vehicle or the place you're living with, or gripes you have with particular stores, the society in general. If you're putting that all up on YouTube in a public forum, then there are going to be people that will talk about it. And in many cases, they may agree with you, but in some cases, they will disagree with you. And there will always be a tiny minority of people that will be very disagreeable. Okay, sometimes we call them trolls, whatever. But that is part of being in the public life. And it doesn't matter whether you're on YouTube or on Facebook or on Twitter or on Twitch, or whether you're on the radio or whether you're writing a book or whether you're a politician. Any type of public presentation of certain elements of your life, should you choose to put them on those platforms, you must be prepared for what response you're going to get. And that's just it. You know, and we have people that are on YouTube that are veterans on YouTube. They have posted stuff on YouTube for 3, 4, 5, 6 years sometimes. And, you know, they still do not get it. If you put it up in public, people are gonna talk about it. Camo Dave does a reviews channel, okay? I talk about a lot of different nomads on YouTube, and almost everything I say is in a positive nature or is constructively critical. I'm quite aware of YouTube's rules. You play by YouTube's game in their little universe, and I am very careful about talking in any respect about anybody's personal matters, okay? I do that as my own guide to my channel, okay? The only reason certain topics are brought up on my channel and in my review videos is because people put them up on their channels. I just watch what they put up, and then we talk about it. They talk about sometimes going out and going to the bar and getting drunk. They sometimes talk about gloppy meals in this era pandemic. They oftentimes don't wear masks and socially distance. People, they hang out with friends. They sit around and drink beers in front of fires. The nomads, they have problems with their vehicles. They break down. They tell us all about what's going on in their lives. They sometimes shoot videos from ERs while they're having chest pains. Sometimes we get full medical reports about their blood pressure and everything. We get issues about their children, their family, their friends. You know, they decide to put that up on YouTube. Nobody told them they had to do that. They made the decision to put all that personal information up on YouTube. And then they get upset when people want to talk about it. Then they throw the blame around. My channel. It's my channel's fault that people are talking about information that they decided to put in the public eye on YouTube. But it's my fault when commenters in my channel want to talk about what they put up on YouTube. Nobody told them to do that. They decided to make intensely personal items of their life public on YouTube, and now they're all upset because people are talking about it, and there's a small percentage of people that are saying some nasty stuff about them. Oh, the person that posts the information, the YouTube creator, they didn't do anything wrong. It's blame the camodave channel, blame his posters and stuff like that. You know, we monitor comments here at the camodave channel, and we try to knock down all the nasty comments that have anything to do with personal stuff and stuff like that. But there's a thing in the United States of America called freedom of speech, where people are allowed to talk about and criticize people that post public information or private information on public forums. Duh! They paint me as some sort of a horrible bad guy. You know, then people that read their comments will then come over to my channel. Dave, why are you such a horrible, mean troll? How dare you? What a rotten person you are. You know, these people aren't watching my channel. Watch my reviews. Look at the comments. Most of the comments are very constructive. If you are a person that does not want strangers talking about your personal life, then do not post it on a public platform like YouTube. Simply turning off your comments, okay, you know, that's okay with you. If that works, that's fine. But there's other places where they're going to be talking about you. And rather than blame those channels, those other sources where people can talk about you, why not take the matter, look in the mirror and see who's responsible. Do not put content up on YouTube or other social media platforms that you do not want people to talk about. Period. Simple. Duh. Do not go carrying your little phone camera around to every single event you go to, every time you go out to eat, every time you go on a date, every time you go out with friends and family, and just shoot every little moment and then rush back and post it on YouTube. If you do that, that's okay. If you want to do that, that's up to you. It doesn't make all your friends angry that you're constantly filming. But at the same time, you got to realize if you're going to be putting all that stuff up on YouTube, people are going to be judging you. They're going to be judging the way you look, the way you act, the decisions you've made, everything. Everything you put on YouTube in your videos, they're going to talk about. All right? Quit blaming those channels that have the commentary, that are doing reviews of what you're doing. In fact, they're probably helping you grow your channel. If that really bothers you, people talking about your private life, then don't publish it on YouTube. It's that simple. Don't know how many times people have tried to, you know, Camo Dave, nasty, oh, that horrible stuff Camo Dave posts on YouTube. You know, I mean, my reviews are very, I'll say mediocre. Well, the only reason we talk about certain things is because these particular nomads have talked about them already and put them up on their channels, okay? That's all we're doing. You have a breakdown or you have some issue that you can't afford to fix on your RV or your van or whatever, and you go on YouTube and try to raise money to you know, from your subscribers to help you pay for the fixes. You know, there are going to be a small percentage of people that will call you an e-beggar and will look down on you for that. All right, you've got to know that. You know, but yeah, you might get the money by asking for it, and then ba-doom, you get everything fixed. But at the same time, if you put stuff up on YouTube, there's always going to be somebody there to criticize what you're doing. You have to realize that is par for the course of being somebody who puts their private issues, such as, you know, car repairs and stuff up on YouTube. I'm not condemning anybody for doing that. Go ahead and do it if you want. But you got to realize there's going to be a certain backlash that you're going to get. And then to simply, you know, blame everybody else for your channels, you know, for talking about you, well, why not take a look at your stable of videos and all the stuff you've posted and all the private information about your life that you have put up on YouTube all these years, and then wonder why everybody's talking about it. You know, that's just, you know, don't put it on YouTube if you don't want people to talk about it. And that's all I got to say. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that to YouTube people that are veterans that should know that by now. They've got channels that have been running for many years now. They posted thousands of videos. They've got 20, 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, and they're making some decent money on AdSense and by selling products and all that other stuff. PayPal, Patreon, whatever. And yet, they want to post all this personal information and they don't want anybody to talk about it. Shh! Come on, get real. Bottom line, if you don't want people to talk about it, don't put it on YouTube. And quit blaming Camo Dave and the other review channels. Vlog under. Hello, how are you? You're a beauty.